And what if you've already had a heart attack? Will changing your lifestyle then make a difference?
Yes, after a heart attack, in almost all cases, the quality of life can be changed. And the formal word that we use for that is cardiac rehabilitation, and there are several programs that go on with that. After a person's had their heart attack, they'll have several areas where they'll be dealing with their diet, and that will work with their cholesterol level. There will be people working with them with respect to smoking or alcohol if there's been excessive use.
These people have already suffered at least one heart attack.
I went to Halifax.
Yes, so did I.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I had my bypass there.
Mm-hmm.
And just a fantastic hospital today. Their surgeons are excellent.
And like most people, they found that the changes they were forced to make afterward were frightening and confusing.
I'm single, so I was really frightened in the hospital coming home. Like I thought, my Lord, what will I do when I get home? And if it hadn't been, like, for relatives and friends, they were right there. And it was November the 11th I came home. I never forget, it was a terrible day that day. And I really was scared leaving up there.
Yeah. Before my heart attack, I never ate breakfast. And now I do eat breakfast. I do make the time for that because I've thought that 10 minutes extra sleep was more important to me than food.
They all agree that support from family and friends got them through some tough spots. Some even decided that a formal support group was a necessary part of their recovery.
Get together where you share ideas of how to support. It's mainly for the person who have had the heart problem and their immediate person who is their closest supporter, either their mother or their father or their husband or their wife or their one or two of their children.
They need support too.
Yeah.
Mommy, expect me to wear this to dance?
We have already been through this. I'm not going through it with you
I'm
anymore.
not wearing it.
You picked
never
that
let me
out. You're not going through
Stress is one of the biggest problems we face today. Stress at home, stress in relationships, stress on the job, even stress in our leisure time. How do we cope? There are some simple tips that can really help. Probably one of the best ways to alleviate stress is exercise. It's important to find something that you enjoy. There are so many choices. Find someone to talk over your problems with. It can lighten the load. A good friend is a valuable asset. In your everyday life, try to tackle one task at a time. Make lists. Get things into perspective. Otherwise, everything builds up until you feel overwhelmed. And there's no sense avoiding things that have to be done. Too often, procrastination simply leads to more stress, particularly at work, one of the stress hotspots. Here, balance is very important. Be good to you. Changing old habits can be difficult, yet finding a balance can be fun. There are no failures as long as you're trying, and there are many rewards.
Happy birthday, dear Terry. Happy birthday to you.
I love you, honey.
If I hadn't made some changes in my life, I wouldn't be here for another birthday. Life is very precious to me today.
If you only knew what you mean to me, the feelings that you stir down deep inside of me. Oh, I might be all wrong, but it seems to me we need to stop and think about tomorrow.
You have a choice. Choose balance. Your heart will support you.